I am an avid Skylanders fan. Over the years, I've collected many characters until I almost had a complete collection. I was missing a considerable chunk of characters in later games like Trap Team and Imaginators, but I only had one character left to get for Spy's Adventure, and that character was Wrecking Ball. He was a Skylander of the magic element who looked pretty cool. He was a grub with a long tongue who could burp and roll at enemies. I thought he looked pretty cool, so I started searching for him online. To my great frustration, he was out of stock everywhere I looked. After refreshing eBay for the 14th time, I spotted something out of the corner of my eye. It was an offer for Wrecking Ball, and in good condition too. I clicked on it excitedly. It was priced at £3 with free delivery. The description and title were pretty plain. The title just read, Wrecking Ball, Skylanders, Series 1, and the description read, Wrecking Ball, Skylander, good condition, please buy. For some reason, the bit that's read, please buy, rubbed me the wrong way. Why would the seller be so keen to sell something that only cost £3? Thinking that it was nothing wrong, I bought Wrecking Ball. 4 minutes after purchasing him, I got a message from the seller. It read, thank you for buying him. Now destroy it and don't use him. Why? I texted back. But he didn't text back. Nice prank, doofus, I said to myself as I excitedly imagined what Wrecking Ball would be like. 3 days later, I got a knock at my door. I opened it to find a package wrapped in duct tape. I took it inside and opened it. I unwrapped the bubble wrap in the package and there he was. He was spotless, as if he was brand new. I booted up my Xbox and launched Imaginators. When I put him on the portal, it glowed with a red light, which was strange as it was normally supposed to glow purple if you placed a magic Skylander on it. As well as the red light, my Xbox's fan started whirring very loudly. I placed my hand on it and immediately jerked it away. It was boiling. But then it stopped overheating and I sat down and started playing. Wrecking Ball's skin looked darker than it should have, but I kept playing anyway. I played the battle arena to grind for money and XP and had a pretty good time. After a while, I realized that the arena's waves weren't stopping like they usually did, and I was up to wave 54. The enemies were everywhere and the game was lagging like crazy, but Wrecking Ball wasn't dying. In fact, despite being pounded on by an absolute swarm of enemies, he wasn't taking any damage at all. Then he did something I've never seen him do before. He opened his mouth wider and wider, until it was wider than the arena itself. Then he sucked up the enemies with the force of a black hole. They all screamed in agony as they were pulled into his gaping maw. Once he had swallowed the last chompy, he then let out a deep rumbling belch that suffocated everyone in the arena with a cloud of black gas. Then the screen faded to black and Wrecking Ball was back in the hub world. I was shocked. What the hell had just happened? I went back to where the arena was, but it was not there. I decided to try a surprise attack to see if Wrecking Ball would do that strange move again. But when I used his tongue lash to initiate the surprise attack, he pulled the enemy in with his tongue as if he was going to eat it. But then the game froze and after a minute, a loud scream played and the game crashed. I just sat there, trying to figure out what was going on. I looked over at the portal and saw that Wrecking Ball was not on it. Where'd he go? I said as I launched Imaginators for the second time. Put Spyrise on the portal and planned on playing some regular levels to calm myself down. But after Spyrise finished saying his catchphrase, he was sent to a black void instead of the hub world. Oh my god, what is happening? I nervously moved around the void, waiting for something to happen, but nothing did. When I was about to give up, a giant Wrecking Ball tongue shot out of the darkness and grabbed Spyrise. I started to feel faint and lightheaded, and the last thing I saw before everything went black was Spyrise being mauled by a giant mouth, whilst I heard maniacal laughter as my heartbeat slowly came to a stop.